Today we're announcing Apple Music, the next chapter in music, and I know you are going to love it.
Apple enters the music streaming business at the Worldwide Developer Conference. I'm Cardiff Garcia. I'm joined here today by Matt Garrahan, reporter of the FT, and the guy who knows all about this because he broke the story of when Apple bought Beats, which is a highly relevant part of what happened today. Matt, what happened?
So today we have the big reveal. So a year in the works since Apple bought Beats, $3 billion a year ago, revealed, as you said, in the FT. Today they launched their first streaming service. Now there are other streaming services out there, but this is big news if you're into music and if you're into technology, because this is Apple, and they are the daddy of them all, and they could pretty much crush anybody else out there.
So who are they going after then now? Pandora,
yep.
Spotify,
Rhapsody, Deezer, all of those guys. They launched a radio station. They have Connect, which is a kind of SoundCloud killer. It's a sort of free platform where artists and musicians and record labels can put music up for free, take it down as they want.
So people who use this can get in touch with the artist directly, that kind of thing.
And they can do it without try and build an audience without any cost. And then, but Spotify is the company they really have in the crosshairs, because it's the same price point, $9.99 a month, and they have hundreds of millions of connected devices out there, which they'll be able to pump this to, and they will feasibly be able to roll over Spotify.
So we should probably distinguish between some of these categories, right? So the radio station is just one part of it.
Yep.
They're offering music videos as part of this service, so going after YouTube, I guess, in that sense. But in terms of the music streaming service, I mean, let's clarify what this is for a minute. These other services offer you the chance to listen to their music as much as you want for a monthly subscription, instead of downloading and buying and downloading individual music albums and songs, right? Which you can already do on iTunes. What Apple announced today is that it's offering this subscription model. Is there any sense to that? I mean, is the pace at which people buy digitally downloaded songs and albums, is that going down?
Yeah, you had a decade of growth for downloads, so 10 years. That was the main revenue driver for the music industry, which got kicked to death by piracy. CD sales went down. Downloads were terrific, good margins. The last year or two, download sales have started to dip, and that's bad news. And the reason it's dipping is because of streaming, because people can pay a monthly price, get all the music they want on the move, on their mobile device, walking around. Okay. And Apple, so Apple was the pioneer of downloads, but was late to the party with streaming. And now, after the Beats deal and today, now it's back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, because from what you just said, it sounds like, at least in this case, Apple is following the market, not leading it.
Right.
Is there a sense in which we think they're going to actually be able to crush their competitors here just because of who they are and all the other things they do? I mean, I guess what's their edge in this business?
Well, their edge is their size and the fact that they have these connected devices. So the marketplace, any Apple device, and there are hundreds of millions out there, that upgrades to the new iOS, which is the iOS 9 was the new Apple operating system. And most people have an Apple iPhone or an iPad are going to get this operating system. It's a basic upgrade. And when they do, there'll be an icon on their their home screen, Apple Music, and they'll have 3 months free to use this thing before the $9.99 a month kicks in, which is a pretty potent weapon. When you think that Spotify have to go out there and market to individual users, individual customers, Apple's got hundreds of millions of potential customers in its front yard.
So in the case of Spotify, this comes at a pretty bad time. They're thinking about doing their IPO pretty soon as well.
Yeah, Spotify's raised $500 million. It's been ramping up. It has deals all over the place. It's got 15 million, not a huge number of paying subscribers, 45 million people using its free service, and now Apple is in the market. But I think the real issue is the execution. The presentation today went on and on. It wasn't particularly inspiring.
We wanted to create a worldwide live radio station broadcasting around the globe.
Yeah, given how big a deal it is, like, it didn't seem like anybody was all that psyched.
No, and a bunch of old guys on stage talking about it. They had Drake. Drake came out and was ad-libbing and wasn't particularly inspiring either. And Eddie Q, who's the sort of the top dog at Apple in terms of internet services, internet products, literally your dad dancing at a disco. He was standing there choosing tracks and swaying and talking about the music. I don't know if that's going to really appeal to the kids today who are paying for music, or who they want to pay for music, but they have the size and the power and the clout to really make it happen.
All right, so Spotify, Pandora, some of these other places put on notice. Yeah. If you want more information about this, go to Matt and Tim Bradshaw's story at ft.com. Thanks very much.
Thank you.